Hi, John from OCAM here. Thanks for joining us. Today we're going to be installing a roof rack on an MQ Triton, and these are the steps to follow. Once you get your roof rack, open it all up and set it all out. All the parts will be there that you require to install the roof rack. So to begin the installation of the roof rack, what we first need to do is remove the rubber strip from the roof channel. It's as easy as just lifting it up and sliding it up. Now once we've done that, we'll get our roof mounts along with a 15mm bolt that comes in the pack. We'll put the spring-loaded washer in first, and then the smaller of the two washers that comes in the pack. Get up on the roof, and with the bracket, with the L shape facing in towards the car, just pop it in there. So fasten the roof mount into the channel and just have it dead center, and tighten it up. And that should be good for the roof rack when we install it. Once you've done that, go around and do the rest of the roof mounts on on the other 3 points, and we'll see you when you get back. Okay, so the next step after putting the roof mounts onto the roof is to get the rack set up. As you can see, we've opened up the rack, unwrapped it, and we've laid it down on top of the cardboard just so we don't scratch the top of it. Next step is to get your nuts and bolts. Once again, spring-loaded washer, flat washer, grab a nut, and we'll go over to the roof rack and install the rails. Okay, so we've got it all unwrapped, we've got the rail. As you can see, the rail does have an arrow on it, which means that that's the front part of the, goes towards the front of the roof rack. The front of the roof rack is always with the metal plate at the front. So next step is on the Amarok, you have six slots on your mounting plate. The rail will go onto the middle, into the middle slots. So we grab our nut bolt washer that we set up earlier on, and we install it by putting it in underneath through the middle slot, and we'll just have it on nice and loose at the moment, just so we can adjust it when we put it up on top of the roof. Okay, so the next step now is to go around and put the nuts and bolts on the rest of the roof rack, and we'll see you shortly. Okay, so the next stage is get someone to give you a hand to lift the roof rack up onto the roof. And best way to install the roof rack is to come in from behind the car and put it on. Now that we've got the roof rack on top of the roof and everything has been put on very loosely, we're able to adjust the rail in order to bring it to attach it to the roof. And before we tighten everything up, we'll go and stand in front of the vehicle and behind the vehicle just to make sure that we've got it nice and straight and positioned exactly where we want it on the vehicle. Okay, once we've got the roof rack on top of the roof, what we do is we'll get our bolts, nuts, spring-loaded washer and washer, and attach it onto it. So in like so. Lift the roof rack up a little bit. We'll just hand tighten it to begin with, and then we'll come around later on and just ensure that every nut and bolt is tightened up. So what we do is go around and do that to all 4 corners of the roof rack, and once it's done we'll see you back shortly.
Off the move?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys.
Okay, so we've installed our roof rack, we've tightened all the nuts and bolts up, and we now have the finished product of our roof rack on a Volkswagen Amarok. Thank you for your time and thanks for watching, and have a great day.